Welcome back in Red Power, my brothers. As you could see earlier, we basically prepared our forces to fight back against the gaul. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to strategically place ourselves in front of this river, so they have to cross the river, slow down, and get severely injured. Cough, camping, cough. But anyway, that's not the point, really. Oh, excuse me. As you can see here, we got some barbarian mercenaries, and we're lining them up in a straight line. And once the gauls get close enough, we're basically going to activate War Cry and just overwhelm them. And I didn't notice this, but if you look at my mini-map, I don't really think you can see it though because the video quality ain't that great. But on the mini-map, it shows gaul reinforcements appearing behind me. So I look to the right behind me here in a few minutes, and basically I see these, like, this big ass gaul army. Yeah, I was like, oh, you're joking me, and I looked back there and I saw them. So basically I turned, you know, all my Hastati units towards them in order to get myself a little defense. Yeah, nothing much really to talk about there. So basically I rushed them forward and I fast forwarded it so they'd get here faster. Because I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to stare at these guys standing still for a few minutes. But anyway, as you can see here, the gaul armies are coming over that little hill there. You can see their banners now, and yeah, all we have to do is wait for them to come attack our line and they'll be destroyed by our superior units. So let's sit here and talk about walruses for the next minute. I like walruses. They remind me of my childhood, and soon they will be destroyed in the coming revolution. I mean, what? Oh, you heard nothing, really. But yeah, as you can see, here we go. We're about to engage the gauls in combat. We already sent in one of our barbarian mercenary units, and I'm basically having them activate War Cry, so they have a better chance of fighting them off. And yeah, they're backed up by a unit of Hastati. I also send in my mercenary cavalry. They charge in, they deal a lot of damage. The gauls, having their crappy morale, decide to start running. So as you can see here, the gauls are running now. 2 units actually, which is kind of good. And we're chasing them down to make sure they don't come back. And then over here I see the rest of the gaul reinforcements. I'll start sending in all my units to attack them. And luckily for us, the gauls like to clamp up. So you see them in this big old clump over here. Since they're all clumped up and whatnot, I'm basically going to charge them with my mercenary barbarian cavalry, but I see they were trying to get me with their spearmen here, or warbands. So I tried to get away, and then I basically charged these guys from the back and hammer and anvil. Wasn't really much of a hammer and anvil though, because I didn't get from the back or whatever. So seeing the gaul aren't going to be here for a while, I basically just start moving in my army. Well, the other gauls anyway. And I start moving these guys in to fight them off. So yeah, after I did that, a pretty epic battle ensures, and basically a lot of people died. As you can see here, the gauls don't have much of a chance as they easily get overwhelmed and surrounded by my units. And once that happens, it pretty much becomes a death trap for them. I also charged their skirmishers with my barbarian cavalry, which killed them off. And as you guys can see here, basically, yeah, ponage. So then I move on to the other skirmisher unit, but on this side, instead of the skirmisher unit, I'll just charge into the back of the units here and cause them the rout. So that's what I did. And one unit routes, the other unit routes, and basically a mass rout happens. And now that those 2 units are routed, basically the third one shortly follows, and I use all my units to swarm the last unit here, in a glorious display of bloodshed. Don't you enjoy watching people die horrible deaths? Because I know I do. So as you can see here, the gaul try to fight back, but it's hopeless. My superior unit strength and numbers easily overwhelmed them here. And yeah, the general bodyguard makes it across the river. They're reinforcements or main force, I don't know which one. So basically I decide, oh, I'll just surround and kill their general while he's all by himself here. And it worked perfectly, because as you can see, that unit routes and he ends up getting trapped in this big old blob here. So basically, yeah, I end up trapping their general in this big blob and surrounding him. And when he's surrounded, his units start to falter, and eventually he dies. He should die any second now here. So let's see this. His unit's falling before him, and he's fighting to his last breath in a glorious attempt to, you know, basically kill as many Romans as possible. And now he's surrounded. Yeah, he's dead. Look at him. Oh, and there he goes. He's dead. Now that he's dead, we can take his head and absorb his soul and use it to power the glorious Redharian war machine, so that the Julii army may take the rest of Europe in its name. This will be a great time indeed for all who stand for the RHCR. And here we're basically just killing off the units we don't really care about. And I see the Gaul are crossing the river now, so I start sending in my units to kill them off. And yeah, basically now it's just a numbers game. Nothing really important here. Except you get to watch people get butchered and, you know, killed and all that other fun stuff. So yeah. And then over here I start sending in my units to kill some other units. And basically I just start swarming them now. So I'm going to stop commentating until the end of this battle, because there's no reason to anyway. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.
General is running away. This is... Great gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts. The gods be... This is a moment of triumph to
Heroic
savor.
victory.
Roman arms have
Against all
crushed
three
the
forces
enemy.
I win. Ain't I awesome? Not really, but you guys get the point. I can't read that, but it's probably an awesome saying from some old guy.
Victory!
And now we will begin the siege on Masilla.
Besieging settlements.
Build us a battering ram to break down the walls. Yeah, I only want 2. Maintain siege.
Sir.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'll start recruiting some more units. And, let's see here. Can't build anything here still. Nothing really to do. Man, you'd think they'd at least build a giant baby blunder in the center of their town. But oh well, I guess we can't always get what we want when it comes to video games. So let's, you know, upgrade the farm there. Those farms should be done in a few turns. Yeah, let's end turn. You know, now that I think of it, if we take over the Nile, you know, Egypt and whatnot, maybe we could use the Nile River to kill babies by feeding them to crocodiles. And so now we attack Masilla, auto-resolve, because we had a vast number, and we win. And since this video is almost over, I'll leave you guys here. Red power, my brothers, for soon our time shall come. and it will all belong to the Julii.